Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Vasil here, I Built for Speed, and today we got another great video for you guys. Today I'm installing Elevate Performance coil packs because this is more of a preventative maintenance thing that you gotta do, because these do tend to blow up after about 100k miles. So these are, you have to do them within about 100k miles. We have two T6 3.0 liters, and both of them had one coil in the middle of driving blow up, and car just started boom, 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 kind of running like he's choking. So today I got myself some coils, performance coils from Elevate, nice and red. They look cool. Anyways, they look pretty much the same as the old ones, very similar at least, but red and black, so pretty cool looking. We got some nice instructions from Elevate, just as usual. That's what I really love about Elevate. They have good instructions. They gave me some grease to put into the hole that goes over the spark plug, and some stickers, just as usual. So today I'm going to show you guys how to install it, and I'm going to do a cold start on it. I haven't run the car today, well, at least for a few hours I haven't ran it, so this is going to be a cold start, and I'll tell you how the car runs with these, if it starts a little better, if it's anything noticeable. But this I pretty much got because, I mean, why not? It's a performance spark plug, and you know, I got a lot of modifications on this car if you guys follow this build, so why not? I need to change them anyway, so I would need to get either original replacements, or why not just get performance ones. They'll probably work better, and the car will run better a lot with them, because obviously electricity travels through them. So if you get performance ones, you obviously, to my understanding, it travels a lot easier through these, so you get probably better performance out of them than original ones. And plus the originals have the tendency of blowing up after 100k miles. I don't want to risk it. I don't think these will have the same issue. So today we're gonna install them. All right, so I got the coil out. Look how beautiful this thing looks. I mean, not that looks really matter, this is more of a performance thing for this, but man, oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna want to use my cover anymore after this. Look how cool that looks. Like, imagine those on there. Like, man, that would look so cool. Those just blend in. Get some dust on them, they don't stand out at all. So kind of cool touch to have these, you know, black, red, gray. It's pretty nice looking coil. Obviously you're just gonna see the top, but that, look at that, look at that. And it also matches my car. Can you believe it? Heck yeah. All right, so now we're gonna install it. So it seems pretty straightforward. I am gonna have to take my pipe off and then unplug those. It's an 8mm bolt on each coil, and then just plug. So it should be pretty simple. Once I get this pipe off, I'm gonna untie this pipe. There's 3 clamps here, there, and there, and then one 8mm underneath there that holds the pipe. And after that, I'm going to be able to access all the coils. So pretty simple, pretty straightforward, nothing really complicated on doing this job. This engine is really easy to work on, especially maintenance wise. It's got a lot of dust on it, so I need to kind of clean it up, go wash it. Okay, so I changed these. They're a little more difficult because of this piping. I had to remove this hose, and then on this one I had to unplug this sensor. I think there's an outside temperature sensor. Unplug that one, and then I had to untie this ground for this one. But to remove this, to just an easy way, you just press on the coil right there in front of the wires, press on it, it just comes right out like that. And then an 8mm bolt, you just put it, pretty simple, pretty easy. You loosen it and take the bolt out, and then just pull the coil out, just kind of wiggle it out with one hand. It's kind of difficult, but just like that. You see how dirty these are, how bad they are? See that? I wonder, no wonder they blow up, because they wear out. So on these performance cars, yeah, you need to change them 100k miles or lower, or if you get pretty close to 100k, I would definitely change them. If you're over 100, definitely consider changing them, especially if you don't know if anybody changed them or not. So yeah, that's how you change them. So now I'm gonna get a new coil. I put some of this grease. So you just put the grease like in one of these holes. You did that hole right there. I'll show you right now. I'll grab the new coil, put some grease on it, and I'll show you how I do it. Okay, if you guys see it, you see I just put some grease right there. So when I put it on the spark plug, so it gets on the spark plug. So, and then after that, I just kind of put it on just like that. And you have to wiggle it in, the new one, because it has the seals around the spark plug, so nothing gets in there. It's pretty stiff, so you got to make sure it gets in just like that. When it gets pretty close, don't be afraid to kind of push on it a bit with your hand. I mean, your hand is not going to hurt it. Kind of wiggle it until it sits almost pretty much close to the bolt, and then just tighten the bolt, and then it should be good to go. On these, after you tighten it with the impact just lightly, I just like to check it. It's pretty snug. You just get it snug. You don't need it crazy tight. And then just pop this in, and pretty much just like that. Very simple install on this, and then I just got to do 3 more. So I'm gonna do the same order. There's nothing really in the way besides this one. When I have the intake piping, I have to move this pipe around to get the first 2, cylinder 1 and 2. For the cylinder 2, I had to remove, like I said, unplug the temperature sensor and then the ground from right there. But other than that, the rest of them is pretty easy. This one I might need to unplug that. I think that's a cam sensor. I might need to unplug that one to move all the wiring, but other than that, it's pretty simple. Just connectors disconnecting, and yeah. Okay, so we got it all assembled. As you can see, all coils are right on it. Man, they look gorgeous. I like it. It matches. Now what do I have to, now I have to match something else, something red now, something else red, like this. I don't want to put the cover on now. Look at that. Why would I hide all that? Oh man, that just screams performance. Look at it. Okay, so you guys can see I buttoned everything up. Now let's go start the car, see how it runs. If there's actually a difference. Like I said, I haven't started this car for a few hours, so it should be cold. Let's open the door so you guys can hear it too. Wow. Okay. So if you guys watch my Instagram, I sometimes post when I do cold starts. And especially like when I started cold, when it's been sitting for a few hours, it's kind of spits, like, you know, kind of in the beginning when I started the car. You heard it yourself. None of that here right now. So definitely an improvement. I mean, from just initial cold start, I just wanted to see. I was kind of curious. There's a reason why I left it for a few hours and did this. So the car is completely cold. It's not warm outside today. Yeah, initial reaction. You know, the car, how the car runs off a cold start runs a lot better, a lot smoother too. Well, let me just rev it up. I don't think it's gonna do anything. Rev up. So. I don't know if I'm tripping or the car actually runs a lot smoother for some reason. Even revs, like, it's odd. Like just how smooth, zoom, zoom, like it's really smooth. But that's actually pretty surprising. Actually, I mean, I had a suspicion that maybe on a cold start that this car would be a little bit different because of the coils, but I didn't really expect it to run smoother on actually revving it. That's actually really surprising. That's weird. So I guess, yeah, initial reaction to coils. I mean, I did it like as a preventative maintenance, and partially, especially, you guys know how much mods I have on this car, so I was like, might as well get performance coils. I mean, why would you get original ones if you can just get performance ones and don't have to worry about it blowing up later? So I'm pleased actually with the purchase. You know, these guys are really nice. These coils actually made my car run a lot better. I mean, I've done my sister's car. I replaced them with factory cars, the blue car that we have, with 5 factory replacement coils. I mean, it ran, but not this smooth. Like, this made it actually a lot smoother. Yeah, the car just runs really smooth. You can definitely tell it runs healthier. Okay, so that's gonna be it for today's video. That's how they look. Take a good look again. Those do look great. So that's gonna be it for today's video. If you guys have any questions, comment in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer them. But yeah, I think this was a great upgrade and great choice to get ones instead of getting the factory replacement ones. Like, when there's something better or something a little bit higher performance, I usually go with that. I usually never do just a factory replacement. There's no point of it. Why? If it goes bad that fast, I mean, why not just go get something higher performance that runs a little better? So that's gonna be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and as usual, see you next time. Peace.